it's gonna be worse for the bowlers. But this is how cricket is. If you put runs on the board, I think that's a bigger advantage, because when once you are chasing, it's always a pressure.
Yes, a quick one. Sikandar Raza, we couldn't talk to you about that. What an innings from him yesterday.
Yeah, amazing. I think I haven't seen anything like that from a middle order batsman, because in T20 cricket, especially first three, you could say that they have much more of a say while batting. But I think coming at number 5 and playing that sort of knock, I think that was wonderful. The way he timed the ball, he's tiny. If you just look at him, especially the kind of weight he uses for his bat, 2.6, 2.7, and I think he hit the ball so far, so long.
Yes, you love the analysis there from Misbah-ul-Haq. It has to be from someone who's a great thinker of the game. Thank you for your time and good luck for the rest of the game.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Misbah-ul-Haq feels that if they go on to win this one, then they'll open up the tournament. Staying positive, that's what each team would want to do. They need to still far away from when you start to figure out which are the top 4 teams which will. Anything can happen. Pereira, was 1 to 15. Quite a few on the shorter side, but his 43% have been on the fuller length as well. Oh, that's gone up. But they'll just fall short of that fielder, Ravi Bopara. I think important for Chittagong and Misbah-ul-Haq obviously is that Fansal carries on and play till the very end. If he stays on, then 180 still a possibility.
This is Pereira bowling overs 15 to 20. That really good over where he got some important wickets against Dhaka. And you can see where his wickets are in this stage. He's trying to bowl full and straight at the stumps. And that's picked up. There's a man back. But he's not going to take the catch. That's going to be 6. Now the bowler is annoyed, and I can understand why. The fielder is not back on the boundary. Fansal has been batting well. 64 from 34 now. And the ball's gone and landed on the triangle. Which means that if he had been back on the boundary, that's an easy catch for him. We've seen this happen time and time again, and it's just not good enough.
Well, the scoreboard will say that he's picked up a 6 here. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Tino. The fielder was nowhere near. He had to go back, and then at the very last one realizing that he's gone away from him. That's a very well bold delivery from Thisara Pereira to finish the over. 144 for 4. Yeah, the confirmation here. It's the Bashundhara LP Gas strategic.
These are your boarding passes. Have a safe flight.
Window seat, joldi.
কিন্তু স্যার ফ্লাইটটি তো
কি তুমি জানো আমি কে হ্যাঁ
স্যার আমি দেখছি ব্যাপারটা সম্মানিত যাত্রীবৃন্দ এই ভদ্রলোক জানেন না উনি কে যদি কোনো সহৃদয় ব্যক্তি ওনার পরিচয় জানেন তাহলে কাউন্টারে যোগাযোগ করুন
ব্রুকবন তাজার সতেজ চায়ের দানায় আছে প্রাকৃতিক থিয়ানিন যা মনকে করে তোলে তাজা
বাচ্চাদের নাজুক ত্বকের জন্য তৈরি মেরিল বেবি লোশনে আছে এসেনশিয়াল ময়েশ্চারাইজার যা দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা 4 মানে দিনে অন্তত 4 বার মেরিল বেবি লোশন
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ জাস্ট ফিলস
মালাইটা ছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না নিচে পড়ে থাকবে ধীরে ধীরে গলবে
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি বাংলা লিংক
ও একদিন মানুষের মতো মানুষ হবে তাই ওর জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি মাত্র 10 টাকায় সেরা স্বাদে নাম্বার 1 পুষ্টি প্রতিদিন স্বাদে ভরা সেরা পুষ্টি
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই
ডোন্ট ওয়ারি খোপা বেঁধেই যাব নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান্ড প্লেস করো রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান্ড ফ্রি ইনস্টাবান্ডে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান্ড ফ্রি
Got it!
এই তোর রাজবাড়ি?
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাথ দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট। এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে, যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন।
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 এর সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
And on sale. They're supposed to start off taking a little longer than the break would allow, but that gives an opportunity to have a look at the bowling card. No luck for Malinga and Shahid Ghazi, 1 each for Mashrafi, Nahidul and Rubal Hussain. And the run out, of course. This is the 50 package for them on sale. Wonderful strikes, that short arm jab, magnificent to work. Seems powerful on the onside in particular. Really enjoyed his day out, but he needs to just stay around for the next 4 overs. Just taking that little bit of a rest. It can be quite humid out there. Nobel next to him there, engrossed in something other than the game in the middle, that lady there. But I'm sure as soon as the game starts, Yustistian Pansel has been absolutely marvellous. Those 2 sixes we saw, and then 1 over the long off region. And he's also helped himself to a few around the ground, few pushes and nudges, using the angles very well for those singles to be taken. It's a well-compiled innings. Only area is behind square on the offside, where it's just got 1 boundary. It's going to be Rubal Hussain. Success in his last over. That crouch before he goes on. Start his run and deliver. Driving to drive at square. And that's second run quickly taken. Here comes the throw. That's very good running between the wickets.
We'll be looking at another reasonably big score here. Well, at the current rate, they'll get to 180. 180 has been a winning score in the BPL, AKS BPL 2017, powered by Shah Cement. I don't think any side has faced and won here. I haven't. My memory doesn't tell me that it has happened. Can't recall.
Look at him making that initial movement to the offside, but then, thankfully for the batsman, just adjusted nicely, and it just ensured that he didn't give that opportunity for the ball to just miss the line of the bat. Imperative for the bowler to keep it a tight leash on things, because with the last few overs being played out here, they will be on the lookout for some big shots. Najibullah on strike. There he goes across and strikes it hard and high, but I think it's going to fall into no man's land and go across. 3 fielders converging on that one. None of them could get to it.
A lot of power in that shot. The 150 is also up in the 17th over. It was pitched up, and landing shot. Well, that was Brendan McCullum making a gallant effort on the boundary. Najibullah is a powerful striker, and many hits, they actually stay hit, and this is the third. Look at the third 50. It's come in less than 5 overs. That's how quickly they're going.
Dipping on the gas at the right time. Najibullah again, that movement. What a strike for the maximum. Wow! That figure movement outside the line of the off stump, and the bowler tries to follow, but he's not cramped. Got the full flow of the bat, and off it went for the maximum.
Well, Najibullah seriously stepping on the gas. That was a pacey delivery, but in the slot, that was the difference. As you said, he got across well, and then those strong shoulders just came into action.
Oh, he's a powerful lad. The captain now getting worried. Mashafi Mortaza, some words of advice. Rubelisane line today to the left-handers. See the boundaries. I suppose some pretty close to the off stump, some in that corridor, and some a little wide. It's been a little bit of a mix. It's not been the consistency that is required to just tie up the batsman at the moment. To try and ensure he bowls it a little closer and maybe back. That may be the trick to ensure that there's some seed of doubt in the batsman's mind. Ah, that's a good one. That's the one I'm talking about. Just a shade back of a length. And also got the height. One for the over. Signal by the umpire there.
Well, Masa Arshad, our statistician, says that the highest score chased down in this tournament so far is 168 by Kulna, and that was done against Rajshahi. That was in Mirpur. Nothing over 168 has been chased down, so they're already on course to go well past that.
Oh, he waits on that one and clouts it away, but there should be a fielder coming around. There he is. And just a couple of runs to finish off the 17th over. 158 for 4.
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সার্ভিস।
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
Look at the crowd really enjoying themselves. A bit of haze, a bit of smoke mixed with the fog here. I think possibly someone burning some. They're pretty happy with the position of the home team. 211 yesterday, on the way to a big score today. Oh, whipped that away, nicely done. Chase on here. Who's going to win the race? Well, that's good work from Para.
He's been having a lot of work to do, Shamim. He has to run around. He's really been called to do a lot of work here. And once again, running around on the boundary, preventing that ball going past him.
The senior statesman in the team, Ravi Bopara, Brendan McCullum, the ball's been following them. They've been really having to work hard. That smoke is coming from outside, possibly someone burning some wood outside. It happens at times. Some people do that to keep the mosquitoes away. This is the season, there are a lot of mosquitoes around, and possibly that's just blowing in. Yorker length, whoa, the slinger Malinga almost gets it through.
Yeah, that's his strength. Well, few years ago, Lasith Malinga would have bowled it at 140 plus and beaten the batsman. He's getting the Yorker in, but just not been able to go past the bat because his pace is down. It's now at his best, he must be touching about the mid 130s to about 136, 137. We haven't seen that 140 to 145 delivery, which he used to be very capable of delivering.
Still generates a decent amount of pace. The last one about 134 actually. It's just drifting and lucky. I think the batsman could have done a little better with that one. Just missed out on an opportunity to hit it down the leg side. Leg by signal by the umpire. Prodigious use of the towel there from Malinga. Then Fansel today runs those yellow ball, the blue balls and the boundaries interspersed. He's content to play. He's deep in the crease there. You see him taking his stance. It's not very unusual that. And even when he goes forward, he does not go that much forward. Interesting. And maybe, I don't know if he's adjusted because it's Lasith Malinga bowling.
He's looking to hit them on the up, I think. Just moving around in the crease. Obviously, batsmen tend to do that. Trying to get the bowler off his length. Malinga into his third over. He's going at 10 plus. It's a bit unusual of him. Ashrafi has been good. Aidul just a solitary over. And Shah Ghazi at the top has also been almost 9. So they've gone for a few runs in this game.
That's hit past Malinga. The fielders converging on it. Think of a second run and not quite there. Yeah, just looking at those bowling figures, I wonder why Naidul was bowled one over and taken 1 wicket. There you go, 1 wicket for 4 runs. Why he hasn't been bowled yet when the batsmen are just settling in, and that begs the question why Mashrafi has not used Naidul. Surprised me. I think he's got to try something different. Batsman getting into the right groove, getting comfortable runs, heading for a big total. Yorker, nicely done by the bowler and well played by the batter. A dot ball to finish that over. 18 completed, 164 for 4. Just after over number 10, the big blocks started to be built by the batters of Chittagong Vikings. 1 or 2 odd overs when the bowlers have pulled it back. 15th was one because of that fall of the wicket. The crowd staying on, hoping that Chittagong Vikings can get 2 wins back-to-back at home. It's going to be Thisara Perera into his last over 10 runs per over. That's also unlike Perera. And be very parsimonious even if he doesn't take too many wickets. But now, I think both these batsmen, Najibullah and Shane Fanzel, will have to just throw caution to the wind. Go for a few. Oh, almost chopped it on. Thankfully, it went on to hit the pads after hitting the bat.
Perera now resorting to bowl that square arm delivery, big Nick. Oh, that hurt. That certainly hurt. He was limping. I think hit the top of the boot.
Yeah, and very painful. But at the other end, he's just flexing his feet. He's in a bit of pain, Najibullah. Hope it's nothing serious. Does not hamper his running. He's got an edge, and he's got his man, has he? Yes, I think he has. Luis Ruiz is the new batter in, 131.2 his strike rate. He's going to need to do a little better than that because he hasn't got too many balls to face. He seems pretty relaxed. He's in the middle because of this. Trying to reach that, standing his ground was Jayan Fansail and just got the toe end of the bat like that, and no problems for Mohammad Mithun at all. Easily taken, much to the delight of the bowler, not showing too much emotion.
Well, Big Nick No question about that. But it's the shape that Pereira gets and the length he bowls. Luis Rees on strike. Got a short third man in. In fact, a deepish slip than a short third man.
And he almost induces another edge. That's very well bowled by Thisara Perera. Maybe getting a hint of reverse in this 19th over. The lowest dot ball percentage, BPL 17, is Mushfiqur Rahim, 24%. Arif ul Haq, 26%. And Shtian Pansail, 27%. Trying to dig it out. This has been a good over. Just the 2 runs and a wicket from it. Just stemmed the flow of runs. They're looking for big scores, and he's done exceedingly well, has Thisara Perera.
Brilliant comeback in the over. He's not only had that big wicket of Fonsale, he's also bowled 4 deliveries and given away just 2 runs. Now what Rangpur will want him to do is finish it on a high. Needs to keep it as low as possible, possibly 2 singles, nothing more.
Yes, it's done well. That wideish Yorker working very nicely for Thisara Perera. And you've got to have the confidence in yourself to actually deliver the ball where your mind's telling you to. And at the end of the innings, to do that is not the easiest of jobs.
Yeah, under pressure, it's all down to experience and nothing else. And I think Perera has a ton of those, ton of experience.
He's hit that but straight to the fielder. Excellent over from Thisara Perera. A chance here, and I think he's given him out, has he? Well. What about that? We'll have to have another look at that. He's given him out, then again he goes up to the third umpire. Let's have a look at this.
But out? I think Luis Rees just insisted that he goes upstairs. I think that's what he said. The initially umpire said out, and then Luis Rees just wanted him to go upstairs. Now the question is, did he drop the ball? But as long as no, I think that's all right. You could drop the ball after the bails have been dislodged. He had, I think the ball was in the gloves of the keeper at the point of the bails coming off.
It seems to be the case, and that should be all right. That's going to be out. Yes, it's been confirmed. I thought so immediately, but it's good to take help of technology if needed. So he's got to go back quickly after scoring 1. Chittagong 167 for 6. Last over rather to be bowled by Lasith Malinga, and immediately he gets the spot going, and it's hit pretty well, but Brendan McCullum does well to go around and restrict the batsman to a single. Tanveer Haider is the new batsman.
Well, Rangpur will like this. They've got Najibullah off strike. Just 3 innings at this level, Tanveer. Now Lasith Malinga will look to try and bowl dot balls, but take a look at this run out. Piece of work. The wicketkeeper obviously fumbled with the ball. I think that's where Luis Rees just had that slightest doubt and insisted that he goes upstairs. But what was important is that he had the ball in his gloves at the point the bails came off. So the batsman had to be out.
It might have, after it slipped out, might have given the impression to the batter that it was actually out, and he had just pulled down the stumps without the ball in his gloves, but that was not the case, unfortunately for the batsman. Now what does Tanveer do? I think he should be wise enough to give the strike immediately back to Najibullah. Either hit a 4 or just give the strike back. Najibullah on 21 of 14, he can hit the balls hard and long. They need a few more runs in this last over. It's just got that single that they require and has got Najibullah on strike now.
Yeah, that's what Chittagong would want. Najibullah is a powerful striker. Again, just almost on the Yorker box. Lasit Malinga is brilliant. Now, what makes him so special, Shamim, is the point of delivery. He bowls with a very square arm. The release is so much important, and it's the key at the point the ball would land. It's the points he releases the ball. So he's perfected it.
And even in his waning years, he's continued to be accurate. There's evidence of that. That's hit away with some clout. That's what was needed. I mentioned that Najibullah can hit the ball hard. Despite that being a decent delivery, was promptly dispatched to the boundary.
Bit surprised with the line he bowled, because look at the field. He's got everyone inside the ring saving one. So why do you have to bowl there? In fact, a boundary after 17 balls, but I would have thought he would look to go straight, because he's got, what, 4 men on the leg side boundary. So why bowl outside the off stump?
Well, we're talking about his accuracy. You put the muckers on him, didn't you? He couldn't be normally so accurate. But there you go. But these happen in the last over. Even a good ball gets to put away like that, just deviating down the leg side. Oh, he's got it! It's the Sri Lankan combination of Pereira and Malinga, which gets rid of Najibullah.
Well, that's a big wicket. He was looking to go over the boundary. Just a bit not enough in that. Just missing out. Good catch by Pereira on the boundary. I thought he hit it well. In the end, down the throat of the man on the mid-wicket boundary. 173 for 7 in the last over of the Chittagong innings. And Najibullah is the batsman out. Najibullah Zadran, caught by Thisara Pereira of Malinga for 25. Chittagong 173 for 7.
Well, the last two deliveries of the innings to come. 173 for 7, not a bad score at all. And Lasit Malinga today has been, there's the wicket, 184.6%. The strike rate of the batsman, that's when he has gone full. But also that throbbing ball is the wicket he also got in that foolish length. Good length? Nothing. Would you believe that? Extraordinary. Oh, almost inside part of the bat, gets away to the other end as Alamin.
I think this is still a very good score, but this wicket at an important time in the last over, this man can hit the long ball. I thought that he had timed it well, Shamim. I thought it was going over the line.
That was my initial thoughts also, but all credit to a well-judged catch there by Thisara Pereira. Last ball of the innings coming up. Tanvir Haidar on strike. Lasit Malinga with the ball. Taking his time, making the batsman wait. He's moved round and tried to draw it from outside the off stump. Gone through for the first run and coming back comfortably for the second to finish off the 20th over. And they've moved on to 176 for 7 for the Chittagong Vikings, and that's quite a challenging score, I feel.
I think it's a very good score, Shamim. It has not been chased down. As we said, 168 has been the best that has been chased down. So they've got 8 runs more than that. 176 for 7 to me is a very good score. Unless and otherwise, the Dew makes his appearance. Look at this. Ronki was run out for 11. Shumasaka made 30. Ponsel 68 of just 40 balls. Najibullah 25 of 16. Sikandar Rasa, the hero of yesterday, 22 of 19. They've all contributed. A very good score, 176 for 7.
Absolutely. The bowlers came in for a bit of stick early on. Shahab Ghazi, no wickets for 35 runs. Malinga, despite getting that wicket, was a little bit on the expensive side. 1 each for Mashrafi, Nahidul, Rubel and Pereira. 176 for 7 is what they restricted, these bowlers restricted the Chittagong Vikings to. 8 extras in that. Let's go down and join Gautam.
Yes, the man who was in focus towards the end of the innings. What a fantastic last over. 3 runs, a wicket, a run out in that over. Tisara, those runs saved could be key at the end.
Yeah, actually it's really so difficult to bowl with the dew. I think this runs is really chaseable. I think we done our bowling part, I think.
And of course, the 2 Sri Lankans bowled in tandem, Malinga as well, with the dew bowled really well at the end.
Yeah, but thing is, he's a legend, everyone know, because he can bowl any part of the time in the game. I think that's the most important thing, because we have to bowl right length and right ball every time.
Tell us also about your feeling. That was a well-judged catch at the end. Does the dew also make it difficult to grip the ball for a good catch?
Yeah, absolutely, because if you see our lots of fielders miss every ball, but I think it's so difficult to feel this kind of surface.
But with your explosive batsman at the top, you reckon 177 is gettable?
Yeah, I think if we done our job, it's not a good score.
All the best, Tisara.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, the fireworks going on here. The Rangpur Riders need 177 runs to win at 8.85 runs per over. When they come back, and we're going to take a short break. Back with you in a short while.
মালাই চা ছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
Yes, the sun shines smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি। আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু, তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার। ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি। পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে 2টো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। No money for music.
What a view.
Nothing new. 10-এ 4
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
92 টাকায় 3.5 GB ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
ভাই তুমি চা বানাই দিলা?
এক কাপ চাই যদি বানায় খাওয়াতে না পারি, কমিশনার হওয়ার পরে কি করব? ভাই
তুমি যেরকম নাম্বার 1, তোমার চাও কিন্তু নাম্বার 1।
এমন নাম্বার 1 মানুষদের জন্যই নাম্বার 1 চা পাতা, কন্ডেন্স মিল্ক আর চিনির দুর্দান্ত কম্বিনেশনে 1 কাপ নাম্বার 1 চা। নাম্বার 1 জয় সব সময়।
গট ইট। এই তো রাজবাড়ি। আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
মালাইটা ছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
বাচ্চাদের নাজুক ত্বকের জন্য তৈরি মেরিল বেবি লোশনে আছে এসেনশিয়াল ময়শ্চারাইজার, যা দেয় সম্পূর্ণ সুরক্ষা। 4 মানে দিনে অন্তত 4 বার মেরিল বেবি লোশন।
আমি কিন্তু রেডি।
এটা কি পরছো? মানায়? হলুদের প্রোগ্রাম, পাঞ্জাবি পড়তে হয়।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটাকারী ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
নাচে মশলা নেই কেন? দাঁড়াও, মশলা আনছি।
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি, কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ। Just feels.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
এটা নাকি এলাকার বেস্ট চটপটি? 10-এ 2।
What a view!
It's nothing new. 10-এ 4।
কি? তোর এই রিভিউ কতদিন চলবে?
যতদিন নেট থাকবে ততদিন।
উফ, তুই না রিভিউ নিয়ে বেশি করতেছিস, তাই না?
তোকে ফ্রেন্ডশিপে 1 দিলাম 10-এর মধ্যে।
92 টাকায় 3.5 GB ইন্টারনেট পেলে এমনই তো হবে, তাই না? এয়ারটেল।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার। হিরো HF ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়। 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
এখনো ঘুমাচ্ছিস? 10টা থেকে না তোর এক্সাম?
স্যার আসতে পারি?
এতক্ষণে আসো।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। স্যার লুজ।
এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
সোহাদিকা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
Well, Chittagong Vikings, I think, have made a decent total. Can be a big challenge for Rangpur Riders. This is what they got in the end. I think it's a very good score, 176-7, thanks to that innings from Fanzel. 68 of just 40 deliveries, and then good contribution from Sikandar Reza, 22 and then 20. Yeah, the surprise for me is that if you look at Nahidul, he has bowled only 1 over and he's given away 4 runs and he's just picked up 1 wicket and never bowled again. I still don't understand why he was not given a few more overs. But that's the target. 177 is what Rangpur Riders require from 20 overs at 8.8, but not going to be easy. I know it's a very good pitch to bat on, and the big guns have not fired. Yes, we've seen a couple of 50s from Christopher Henry Gale, but nothing much from Brendan McCullum. They are the openers. Good evening, Gautam.
Good evening, Athar. The other factor to remember, I just walked across the ground. The view is significant. Spoke to Thisara Pereira. He said when he bowled his last over, brilliant last over, conceded only 3 runs, took a wicket, he could not grip the ball. It was like a bar of soap. And Chris Gale will enjoy the ball coming onto the bat. It's his partner, Brendan Barry McCullum. who will want to come to the party and make some runs. Good batting surface. The bowlers will find it tough gripping the ball with the dew. And they must make 177 look like a smaller total than it is. It's runs on the board. They'll be happy with that. But I reckon with the dew, maybe 20 runs more would have been ideal.
Looks like Sikandar Raza is going to open the bowling attack. Right up off spin from the Shah cement end. 23 wickets, but what a role he played with the bat yesterday, and also decent contribution with the bat even today. Best of 3 for 9 in a 20-over career, and he'll be bowling against two players who are absolutely right at the top of their game. If you look at their stats, they can tear any bowling apart on the given day. And so he will have to be at his best with his line and length. He needs to bowl at the right area. Otherwise, look out for those 4s and 6s.
Brendan McCullum will take strike first, but I'd be very interested in seeing Sikandar Raza versus Chris Gayle, because in history we've seen Gayle has been bothered by the off-spinners, particularly in that power play coming on early. Ball turning away from him. He likes to go for it. McCullum will be a little cautious to start with, and already we'll see that contest between Gayle and the off-spinner in the very second delivery. Is he going to wait and watch, or will he go from ball one? They don't need to. It's not a massive target. 8.8 at 8.85 at the start of the innings.
I think wait and watch is a good thing to do, Gautam. Just took the words right out of my mouth, because if you're waiting, willing to be a little bit patient, willing to spend time in the middle without playing some big shots. Yeah, if it's in the zone, he will go for it. But if you're willing to spend some time, then you get used to the pace of the pitch. That's straight to the fielder. And the longer you spend time in the middle, you look more comfortable, you'll grow in confidence. I mean, men in the middle are unbelievable batsmen, make no mistake. But still you would want them to have a good start. Couple of shots straight to the fielder.
Yeah, either of those shots were hit so hard, couple of feet to the left or right, would have been 4. That is only going one place. Massive 6 from Chris Gayle. I reckon that could be about 88 to 90 meters. Big hit. Chris Gayle is underway. Tournament 6, number 298.
It's in the zone. Good stride in and a lovely follow through. 97 meters. Straight as an arrow. What a lovely shot this is from the bat of Chris Gayle. Bat speed of 139 km per hour. Good comeback from Sikandar Raza. It also raises hope for the bowlers, for Chittagong Vikings, if he's in that kind of a mood. Will he miscue one? Will he hit one in the air? But fielders will come underneath.
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই, আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
It's a sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
His short career. Already see they need to keep the ball dry. That's going to be the mantra here. Don't want you to play a role in defending the score. Gets away with that one, does Al-Amin. That was short, and Brendan McCullum in form would have put that away.
Yeah, talk about form. He's scored 54 runs in the 4 innings that he has played. Scores of 2, 6, 33 and 13 in the last match. Has not been able to carry on. He's got out cheaply early. Let's see what he's done against the spinners. That was Shahid Afridi, cleaned him up. Hit one straight in the air. Beaten in the air, getting stumped. And one in the air, but out of it. Oh yes, he's timed that beautifully. And it's gone maximum.
They're right on cue. Moments earlier we were showing you his problems against spin. But if he can time it, that's how dangerous he can be. 101 meters. How about that? There the contest is on between Gale and McCullum. 97 Gale, 101 McCullum. Game on.
19,000 runs between them in T20 career. 19,000. Incredible figures there. Incredible stats. 2,500. 1,200 sixes. Really? Mazhar has just told me the stats that he hit sixes. Whew. Let's see whether they get going here. That is important for Rangpur Riders.
Staggering numbers. Absolutely staggering. Well, if it was exactly 1,200, it's now 1,202 between them. Bowling. But what they've done well is they've hit the sixes, taken the single, paid respects to a good ball.
Mind-blowing numbers, Gautam. 7 already in this over. It's well bowled. Good. On target. A dot to finish the over. 14 without loss.
মালাই চাচারা জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন কি না নিচে পড়ে থাকবে ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
এখন গান শুনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
ভাই আপাতত মেনে নিন, বেশি স্বাধীনতা চাইলে ফ্রিডম প্যাক নিন। আছে আনইউজ ডাটা ক্যারি ফরওয়ার্ড, ভ্যালিডিটি ও ভলিউম বাড়িয়ে নেবার সুযোগ। নেই পেপার ইউজের টেনশন। রবি।
Best of 3 for 31 in this year's edition of the AKS PPL. Starts well.
Yeah, back up the length. That's what he needs to do on a consistent basis. If you look at the field set, there are 4 fielders inside the circle on the offside. Third man in the deep. And coming on to the onside, there is a mid-on, mid-wicket and fine leg inside the circle. There's a man at the deep at square leg. So he can't afford to bowl short and wide on the offside and cannot drift down the leg side because at 45 there's only one guy, one fielder inside the circle, short fine.
And look at Taskin indicating to his fielders every ball they need to towel it down. We're only in the third over and already the bowlers are having problems. The batsman will want to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, if the dew continues to get heavier and heavier, it's going to be difficult for bowlers to have a good grip on the ball. That's the reason why he suggested so early, only in the third over, that we want to make sure that it stays as dry as possible. Down the wicket. Bottom middle. I also would like to see Brendan